Can I have you move? Come here. Come here. Okay, this is going to be a fiery, booty-focused flow using 1 pound weights hooked over our ankles. We're going to be targeting our booty, our inner thigh, outer thigh, sculpting those muscles from all angles. You can definitely also use your own body weight. And let's get right into it. So just starting in a seated position with our hands right on our thighs here with our palms facing up, getting ready to receive all of the goodness that's going to come from moving our body. Just take a second to set an intention for your practice. Maybe just thank yourself for showing up. Bringing those arms above your head, circling out those wrists in one direction, and then circling them out in the other direction. And bringing those hands right into your chest. Let's get ready to move. Okay. So cuffing these 1 pound weights over our ankles. We're just going to move on to all fours. So meeting me in all fours here with your shoulders right below your wrists right below your shoulders and your knees below your hips. Give me a few cat-cows here. Just opening up the spine, wiggling everything out, tucking those abdominals back towards the spine, and then stretching straight back out, giving me that little curve in your back. And then meeting me back in neutral. Extend that extend that left leg forward. Give me tiny little circles for 10, 9, like the size of an apple, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, reverse here for 10, 9, 8, we're still engaging this core here, starting to activate those muscles, sucking back towards the spine for 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, staying straight here. I want you to walk those hands out towards the front of the mat, hinging a little bit forward here. You're going to bring that knee into your nose and extend it straight out for 10, 9, 8. I want you to give me a little gaze up towards the ceiling as that leg extends out. Give me 6, 5, 4. Make sure we're breathing. 3, 2. On your last one, staying straight out here, I want you to bend that leg into a 90-degree angle. Lightly touch that knee to the mat and shoot it straight up to the ceiling with your foot pointed for 10, 9, 8, 7. We should start to feel our glute getting nice and fiery here. Give me 6, 5, 4, like you're touching the ceiling with those toes for 3, 2, on 1, keeping this leg nice and high here. Coming back so you're straight up with your wrist right below your shoulders. I want you to bend this knee with a flexed foot, shoot it straight back out long, keeping your foot flexed for 10, 9. So really getting into this glute here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, keeping your foot flexed. Bringing this leg into a 90-degree angle in a fire hydrant position. Drop it down, lift it straight back up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Keeping this leg out in this 90-degree angle. Give me 10 tiny pulses. You should also really be feeling this in your stabilizing leg for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it straight out here in this 90-degree angle. I want you to circle it back towards the midline. Step on the ceiling here with that flexed foot. Back out into this higher hydrant position for 10. So we're opening up into a fire hydrant, bringing it in, shooting it straight up to the ceiling, and coming back and doing it again. Give me 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Keeping this foot flexed. Come down onto that forearm, opening up this hip here. I want you to give me tiny little kicks for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Keeping that leg straight out. I want you to dangle those toes towards the mat. Give me 10 pulses up towards the ceiling, like that heel is now touching the ceiling. Your toes are dangling down towards the floor for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Bring that knee down. Send it back into a child's pose here. Your glutes fall back over those heels. Just shake it out. I am really feeling it in this opposite side here. And so the next side is always like a little bit more challenging just because we just really worked it just by having it being the stabilizing leg, supporting our body weight there. Okay, and when you're ready, adjust as needed. We're gonna move into that opposite side. So coming into this opposite side here, I want you to shoot that opposite leg out long and give me 10 circles in one direction for 9, 8, 7. Really engaging this core here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Remaining nice and strong here, reverse. And when you come up in that circle, give me a little squeeze on your booty there for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Keeping that leg nice and elevated there. Bringing that knee into your nose and shooting straight back up for 10, 9. Giving me a little gaze up to the ceiling for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Try to have that knee touch your nose. It's okay if it doesn't get all the way there. For 2, on 1. Staying nice and strong in our body. Extending those arms out towards the mat. Shooting that knee down to the mat quickly and shooting it right back up towards the ceiling for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Energy moving out through that leg for 4, 3, 2, on 1. Keeping that leg nice and elevated there. We're coming back into an aligned position here with your wrists right below your shoulders. I want you to flex your foot. Give me tiny little micro bends in that knee and extend straight back out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on one, keeping that foot flexed, coming into a 90-degree angle here. Fire hydrant position. I want you to drop it down an inch, lift it right back up for 10, 9, 8. Really feeling that outer glute start to fire up. Well, it's actually already very fired up, so I take that back. For 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. And we're going to bring back that dynamic move. So coming into, so from this fire hydrant position, I want you to drop it down, shoot that flexed foot up to the ceiling, dropping it back down, bringing it back into a fire hydrant, and repeat for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. This is also amazing for your obliques. For 3, 2, on 1. Finish all the way and then drop down onto that forearm here. Opening up this hip. I want you to give me little micro kicks here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Staying nice and strong here. Dropping those toes towards the mat. Lifting that heel up towards the ceiling for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. And opening up those knees wide. Dropping into a child's pose. Shifting side to side here. Bringing those arms behind our body. Punching out that booty. Blood is flowing. And then when you're ready, meet me on your backs. Opening up those knees. Tilt to the right an inch and to the left an inch, letting those toes drop to either side. And then bringing those feet about palms distance away from our glutes. We're going to move into a bridge position. So with either your hands down by your side or your arms straight up, I want you to tuck that pelvis back towards your spine as we slowly rise up vertebrae by vertebrae up into a bridge position here, remaining nice and strong in our core like we're wearing a corset around our midsection here. I want you to drop it down an inch, lift it up an inch for 10, 9, squeezing our booty at the top for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, remaining nice and engaged in our abdominals here for 3, 2, on 1. Stay up. I want you to open those knees an inch, shoot them back in for 10, 9. As the knees come back together here, I want you to give me a little squeeze in your booty for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Staying up here. Preparing. We're going to lift that right leg up into tabletop, lowering back down, lifting that left leg into tabletop, and lowering back down. Give me 5 on either side with your foot flexed. 4, 3, keeping that connection throughout our body. 2, last one either side. And I want you to drop your right hip towards the mat, shoot it straight back up, switching over to the left for 10, 9, 8, squeezing that glute as we come up for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Staying up in this bridge position here. I want you to bring your soles of your feet together so your knees open up into this nice clamshell position here. Give me 10 tiny pulses up towards the ceiling. We're almost done here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Closing those legs back towards each other. Slowly rolling down vertebrae by vertebrae. Upper back, middle back, lower back. Stretching that out there. Bringing our knees towards our chest. Giving ourselves a nice hug here. And then coming on to our right side of our body. Resting your head in your hands here. Give me a 90-degree bend in those legs. I want you to shoot that top leg up, extending with the flexed foot out towards the side of the room. Drop those toes. Give me 10 tiny pulses here. For 10, you can raise that arm up if you're feeling sturdy enough. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Point that leg extended. I want to draw that knee to your elbow, shooting it straight out with the flexed foot for 10, 9, 8, 7. Sideline work is so amazing for your abs. It gives you these beautiful long lines on either side of your torso. It's just so great for sculpting those abdominals. Give me 3, 2, on 1. Keep this leg extended here. I want you to bring it into a 90-degree angle. Drop it down an inch, lift it up an inch for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Keeping this leg extended. I want you to bring this calf off the mat. Drop knee to knee, toes to toes for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. We're doing a little dance here for 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Bring those feet together. Do these little clamshells with me, dropping that top leg down an inch and up an inch. Give me 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. I know you want to drop that leg, but keep it up. Drop it down, shoot it out, back into that clamshell position for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, almost there. Last one. Let that knee fall. Shake it out. And we're just going to move on to this opposite side. So coming up and over, bringing this leg into a 90-degree angle, resting that head in our hands, dropping those toes towards the mat, and give me 10 pulses here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Keeping this leg extended, drawing your knee to elbow, shooting straight out with this flexed foot here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Keeping this leg straight out here, bringing it into this 90-degree angle. I want you to drop it down an inch and lift it up an inch for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Bringing these heels together, toes apart, dropping knee to knee, and shooting straight back up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Keep dropping knee to knee and then toes to toes for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Shoot that leg down and then straight up. So we're dropping down into this 90-degree angle, shooting up to the ceiling for 10, 9, keeping that foot flexed, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Dropping that leg, shaking it out, coming up, stretching over to the left, circling out those wrists, and then over to the right. Last thing here, coming onto all fours, tucking those toes under, engaging our abdominals. On your inhale, prepare, and on your exhale, lift those knees an inch up off the mat, extending that right leg out, bringing it back to center, shooting the left leg out, back to center. Give me 5 on each side. For 4, making sure we're not sinking those hips for 3, on 2, last one each side. Dropping those knees. You guys can go. Dropping those knees. Dropping those knees into a child's pose. We really just moved, so thank yourself for showing up. Bringing those hands to center. Nodding out that head. Thank you so much for moving with me. I hope you enjoyed that and got just as much out of it as I did. And namaste.